What's up, guys? I'm Travis, and you're watching another great episode of Upgraded RC. Come on! Come on! Well, guys, I'd like to start out by saying I just absolutely love this thing. For 18th scale RTR, this thing is awesome. What a great collaboration between Furitek and Hobby Plus. Now, guys, everything can use improvement. That's what we do here at Upgraded RC. One of the things that I do not like about this is where you put the battery inside this battery box here. It's so hard to get your battery in there and plug in the wires and get everything tucked away in there and put the cover back on. It's just a pain in the ass, and I'm getting a little bit tired of it. Besides that, the battery is located so far back and so high up, I believe it's limiting us on our climbing abilities of this thing, which this thing is awesome. It's a damn goat, but I bet we can get a lot more out of it. So we got lots of upgrades we're getting ready to throw in this, but for today, what we're going to do is address the battery issue. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move our battery forward here. I'm going to try to use this spot right here. Now we're going to try a couple different types of batteries. We're going to try the battery that came with the 600. Then I've also got one of these Electron Pros here that's a 450. And we're going to see if we can't get these batteries to fit up front here somewhere. We're going to get rid of the Lizard ESC Pro and the FlySky receiver here, because we're just going to go ahead and put one ESC and receiver integrated into this. It's a 4-channel receiver, and this is the Python Pro, guys. This one right here, the Lizard has 30 continuous amps and with a peak of 50. Okay, this one has 40 continuous amps with a peak of 70. So we got a lot more power there, but that's really not the reason why I'm doing this. I really want to get rid of the battery situation and move it up front so that we can have a little bit more weight up front. It'll climb even better. We'll get some of that weight off the back, and I believe it'll look better. I don't really like the looks of this thing here anyway, guys. But I mean, these things are great. I love Furitek. I've got these in everything. I mean, let me show you right here. Here, I've got the same exact one, and I get the GT5 version, guys, because by doing this, what you're also going to gain, another reason to do it, is you're going to get to run your GT5 radio. If you don't have one of these yet, go get one. These are awesome. They're easy to use. They're lightweight. Everything is so precise on it. I mean, the trigger is so smooth, guys. You will really notice a huge difference in the way you run your car around when you get a real radio. And this is probably one of the better ones I've had. When we get rid of this box on the back here, I think I'm going to try to do something with a keg, just like I did here. You guys can see that. I put a little keg on the back here, and I stuck the switch in here, so that's pretty nice. You know, you can just turn it on and off. I get in these competitions, and you guys, I'm sure if you've been to them, you know what I'm talking about, where you're waiting. There's 3 courses to do. There's 75 people there, and you're just sitting there waiting. So I hate plugging and unplugging my battery. I'd rather just flip a switch and let it sit there. Now, your battery will slowly drain if you leave it plugged in. I'm not recommending that. I'm saying for a couple hours, a day, you're fine. Don't leave your battery plugged in any longer than a day, though, okay? Take it out. Anyway, guys, that's what we're up against today. That's what we're going to get going on here. So let's get after it. Now, for all you guys that want to know what's in here, what this comes with, let me go ahead and show you. And by the way, I'll put a link in the description for this and anything else I use here today, so you guys can just go and you can do your investigation or order it, whatever you want to do. I will tell you, these are on the pricier side, guys, if you're looking at ESCs. But, I mean, come on. This has got an integrated RX in it, so it's taking up less room. Plus, one thing I didn't tell you about it is this got Bluetooth in it, so you can just go out in the field and you can adjust several different settings on this ESC with your phone. it's pretty cool. You don't have to plug in that little board or anything. Plus, you've got a lot more options. So this is really a good setup, guys. Anyway, let's see what you got here. This is my third one of these, by the way. So you have got your ESC in here. Let me go ahead and open it up for you. Where's my knife at? Well, let's just grab a razor blade here. I'll go ahead and cut this open. All comes wrapped up in plastic, so you know nobody else has been in there. Got your little silicone pack, and then here it is, the beautiful Python Pro with the integrated RX. This is the GT5 version, like I said. Love this thing, guys. Now this switch right here, you can take this switch and just pull it out. So anytime you plug your battery in, this is just automatically on. Then you have to unplug your battery to turn it off. I like the switch version on it for the same reason I told you. You can go ahead and set this up and leave your battery plugged in and turn it on and off as you want to with a switch as well. Now it also comes with several different connectors here. Other than that, guys, you get some double-sided sticky tape to attach it and a set of instructions so you know what you're doing. Now we're going to bind this to the GT5 and it should be pretty easy to do. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to put our battery and where we're going to get this ESC at, and we'll get it all figured out, and then we'll go ahead and set it up. All right, guys, got our Lizard ESC Pro and our FlySky receiver out here. Now, I have went ahead and moved this around a number of different ways. I put the battery in different spots, which, by the way, this battery does fit really good right here. The problem is the connectors on the end, these wires sticking out, won't let the hood close completely. And then the 600 milliamps, they go ahead and they fit in here really well too. You have the same damn problem. The wires right here are hitting and it won't let it close completely. So I started thinking about it, and these fit in here really good. So I like that fit. And then the ESC fit right here, but where your motor plugs in, it hits the top of the hood so it wouldn't close all the way. Now, I'm going to show you something right here. I hope you guys can see it. But right here, there's an Allen right there on the front, and that holds your bumper on to the frame. It's also what is the pivot for the body going back and forth. There's 3 adjustments on there. That was an awesome idea. Thank you very much, Hobby Plus. You guys were thinking. So that helped out a lot. I went ahead and moved the screw up from the bottom location to the center location. There's actually one more if you really need to get it up there high. So I guess I probably could have put these batteries up front. I'm not sure. But I really like the ESC right there. It's going to work out great the way everything sits. And with moving that bolt up 1 notch there to the middle position, it closes great now. It doesn't hit at all. I can go ahead and put my battery in here and it closes great. It doesn't hit nothing. So okay, guys, so I got it all buttoned up and got everything in there the way that I wanted it. We went ahead and got our keg here, and I got my switch in the back so I can just switch it back and forth like that. Works great. I ran that up through the bottom and plugged it in here in the side. All the rest of my wires are tucked down here on the sides. I haven't put a zip tie on them yet. I want to see how everything's going to work out. But the battery fits in here great, and you can just go ahead and close it on up. It all fits good. Okay, now one thing I did have a problem with, guys, this lead right here, this is the battery lead that matches the stock battery connection. That did not come in this kit for some reason. This is the 3rd one of these I've got. Every single one of them has come with this adapter. For some reason, I don't know why, they put the other adapter in there for some reason. So anyway, take this out of your Lizard Pro. It just pulls right out, no problem at all, and then you can put it right back. So that's kind of what it looks like. Let me go ahead and show you how to bind here. First thing you're going to do is go ahead and plug your battery in like so, and then Let me move this out of the way here. We're going to get the GT5 here, and what you're going to do according to the instructions, you're going to go ahead and you're going to hold down on the bind button and then turn your radio on at the same time. Now once it's in bind mode, which it is right now, it says bind on it, then the only thing we have to do is turn the switch on for our car over here. So I'm going to turn the switch on. Boom. It's binding right now. There it is. I think we got it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the steering and there's the throttle. So guys, that was fun. It was super easy. I am so glad we got that battery off the back and out of that box. That was such a pain trying to get the battery in and out every time. Now it's going to be super simple. I can run different size batteries. We've got more weight transferred forward. I really like the looks of this keg here with the switch on it. I think that's awesome. Guys, until next time when I get all the rest of the parts in on this, and we're going to probably button this up in the third video, maybe 4 videos, but we'll see what happens. I am waiting on parts. When they come in, we'll finish it up, and then I got comps to run, guys. And by the way, I know there's several of you guys out there, you've been commenting, you won't leave me alone. You really want video 13 on the SCX6 here, this big bad boy here we're going to do the tranny in. Guys, I promise you I will do that. It's coming up soon, but I've got comps coming up even sooner, and I want to take this out and run them. That's why I'm getting all this stuff done. So one more video here, maybe 2, and I'll be done with this. And we'll be on to the SCX6, which, by the way, I'm also waiting on a shaft for that for the transmission, so I can't do it yet. Anyway, guys, Beautiful day outside. Go play, go do whatever it is that makes you happy, because that's what life's all about, guys. I'm Travis. You're watching Upgraded RC. Peace out.